Hey everyone, how are you? Thanks for coming back to my channel. This is Bella. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I haven't been using my planner lately, so I haven't made Plan With Me videos, but guess what? I made a Fantastic Beasts planner kit, and I'm so excited about the new movie. So I made this kit and some deco sheets to go along with it. I can't even explain how super excited I am about this movie, you guys. Oh my gosh. So anyway, this week I actually made time to plan in my planner because I wanted to use this kit so badly. So if you want to see how I actually use this kit and how I try out a new way of planning, then stick around, join me, and keep watching. So this week I have a lot to plan out, and when that happens I use half sheets to just get my massive to-do list onto paper. And I love half sheets because you can just refer to it your entire week without messing up your pretty spread. And since I love Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts so much, I created my own wizard themed half sheets. What do you think, you guys? I am so in love with them. I decided to add these to the shop too so that you can use them as well. It's a PDF file and you can just print it to whatever size you need. If you use a classic Happy Planner like I do, then you can print it at 84% to get the correct size. Or another option is to just print it at regular size and then cut the bottom to fit your planner. So the file is 2 half sheets on 1 paper, and since it's a digital download, after you get it, you can print as many half sheets as you need. Remember, this is for personal use only, like how I'm using it here. As always, I start off with my bottom washi, and that sets the theme for the whole spread. And I usually choose washi tape based off the colors of the bottom washi. Can you guess all the characters that I drew for the bottom washi? I'm sure you can. I can't wait to see Jude Law as young Dumbledore. That's the one I'm most excited about. I really want to see how he does as Dumbledore. And I feel like Johnny Depp always does a good job playing quirky characters, so I'm sure he's going to do really well. So I'm excited to see him too. I picked a blue washi and then this really cool black washi with like random script on it that's not really legible. I felt like it went with the theme of Fantastic Beasts. I don't know why, but I thought it would look cool. So I was putting that down, and then I thought I should layer the washi. So I'm gonna put this. I'm struggling with my washi. I struggled so much with my washi tape this week. I don't know. I just can't. Yeah, I got frustrated. I just can't put it down straight. I don't know. So I put down the blue one first, and then I decided I'll put the black one underneath it because I'm going to use the date header stickers, so I want to cover up the dates on the actual page completely. So I'm going to put the black one on top, and then I'll put my date header stickers on. So far so good, right? I love my little Yogurtland rewards card to cut my washi. I'd like to know what you guys cut your washi with. I always use a gift card, and that one's like my go-to one. So here are the header stickers. I really like the color. I chose this teal color based off the screenplay book cover. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I'll try to put the picture in the corner somewhere. But I took that exact teal and used that to make the entire kit. Okay, so usually my process for decorating is bottom washi, and then I put down my date covers, and then I do my full boxes. But this time I wanted to cover up the lines between the vertical boxes, the separation. So I put down the black washi, and then I thought it was just a little too wide. So I decided to make it into a skinnier washi by just putting it on my trimmer and trimming it down. And if you've seen my sticker journaling videos, you know I struggle with skinny washi. So as soon as I cut it in half, it started curling up, and yeah, I was struggling, but it gets worse. Just wait. So that side wasn't that bad, right? But then I did the same thing for the right side. I took the washi, spread it across to get the perfect measurement, and then again, struggling. I don't know. I always mess up with Skinny Washi, but I love it so much, so I'm never gonna give up on them. I love you, Skinny Washi. You're never gonna be able to get rid of me, even if you want to struggle with me. Like right here, like the washi started sticking and curling up onto itself. I sped this up like 3 times because it really took a long time for me to unroll the Skinny Washi again and to put it down. Woo, we're done with the washi now. Onto the full boxes. So I came up with a pattern in my head that I was going to do gray, teal, gray, alternating. And then like towards the end I realized I did it wrong. It should have been teal, gray. I don't know if that makes sense, but I guess you'll see like when I do this pattern, when I get to Saturday and Sunday, the 2 teals would be together, and I didn't want that. So I decided not to put on a full box for Sunday and to use it on my sidebar instead. So it took me a while to figure out what designs to come up with for these full boxes. It took me a couple of days actually. I mean, I had the quotes in mind. I really wanted to use quotes from this movie only. So these are all dialogues from Crimes of Grindelwald. And then after I designed the quote boxes, the other ones started coming to me. I struggled a lot with creativity the past week or so. I feel like creativity is like this whole other being that comes to visit sometimes. And then it goes away on its own. And then I have like days where I'm just sitting there trying to get my creativity back to come and visit. So I used the last teal box on the sidebar. And then I also put down the Monday through Friday full box on the sidebar. And I'm going to use that to plan out my week in a very different way this time. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. So I'm going to put down my header stickers for the top row. The top row is going to be my checklist for the entire week. I have a lot more to do than there are spots for the checklist, so I think I'm going to keep most of them blank and then just fill it out throughout the week with the stuff that I actually get done. And I'm going to use my half sheets to just write a master list of all the stuff that I need to do, because I feel like I always plan out my days and I don't have a good estimate of how long it actually takes me to do something. So I put down maybe like 20 hours worth of work to be done on one day, and then I get to finish like maybe 2 or 3 things off of that. But I don't realize that it's 20 hours worth of work until I'm done with the day, and then I'm like, wow, I didn't really get that much done. So I'm going to try out something new this week, and I'm going to leave most of my checklists blank and just write what I accomplish instead of what I have to do, so that when I look back in my planner, I don't feel like crap and just like overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I did not get done. If I feel like if it's on a half sheet, then I can move it over to the next week and I can give myself more leniency, I guess that would be the word. So I'm using a Sharpie marker to write out the dates, but this is premium matte sticker paper, so you don't need to use permanent marker, just in case you're wondering. It was just what was next to me. You can use any pen on these and they all work well. I'm using a quarter box that's in the half box sheet in the planner kit to mark down my doctor appointment. I have another one on Thursday, but I realized that like after filming, so I just added that later. So this doctor appointment already happened. It was on Monday with my regular doctor. It was just a follow-up, and I have to get lab work done, which I always get so nervous with lab work. I hate doing it because they always mess up when they draw my blood. They always cannot, every single time they can't find my vein and they cause bruising and oh gosh, okay. Anyway, now like I'm getting nervous just thinking about it, but I have to get that done this week. Okay, so I want to block out my days. So this is a really new way of planning for me, and I feel like it's going to work way better than what I've been doing so far. Usually I just try to get as much stuff done as possible, but I do a little bit of each category of tasks that I have to do. but then I get frazzled and I feel like I don't get a lot done, versus if I block out my days to have specific task days, and then maybe I'll be able to focus better and be more productive. Does that make sense? It's a type of block scheduling, but instead of blocking out certain blocks of time during the day, you just block your days of the week instead. Since this is my first time trying out block scheduling, I had to come up with the categories or what to focus on each day. So first I wrote out all the stuff I want to get done this week, and then I categorized each task and grouped similar ones together into main topics. By doing that, I realized that most of my to-do list consisted of things that I want to draw, things I want to design on my laptop, social media planning and YouTube work, and then also stuff revolving around sticker orders. So that's how I came up with my day categories, and then I wrote that down in my sidebar. And then I'm going to write out exactly all the stuff that I want to do on specific days on this half sheet, instead of writing it in my planner, because there's, like I said, there's more things that I want to draw than there are spaces on my checklist box. And then this is a running list, so anything that I don't get done this week during drawing days or design days, I can move it over to the next following week and pick up from there. I used washi as a header to separate the two areas of this half sheet. I think writing everything out in this way felt way better for me, because I tend to keep coming up with more things I want to draw or design. So it's nice to have just one place where I can write all of my ideas out and refer to them. And I like that I can transfer this half sheet over to the next week. So here I am writing out a to-do list for Monday. So I told you in the beginning that I was going to use the checklist to write out what I accomplished instead of writing a crazy long list of what I have to do. But I made that decision after Monday night, because that's when I realized that things take much longer than what I think it will, and I only managed to get one thing completed off of that list on Monday. So I feel like I'm setting myself up for failure by writing out impossible to-do lists. I've already spent about 4 hours editing this video, and it's going to be close to 6 hours when I'm done. So for me to write on my to-do list to edit one video and then film another and then some other stuff, it's impossible. So you'll see that Monday is the only to-do list that I write out, and I'm using this corner to just write the main 3 tasks that I want to work on this week, in case I can't accomplish my my list from my half sheet or like everything. At least I want to be able to focus on those 3 things. Okay, so now I'm writing out my Muggle chores that I have to do throughout the week. These are things that don't fit on any particular day, because they're just like household stuff or little errands. Can anyone guess whose wand I drew for the list? Actually, let's play a game. The first person who comments down below whose wand that is, who answers correctly, I will give you the half sheet document for free. So comment down below whose wand that is. This is when being part of the notification squad comes in handy. I'm going to have more giveaways soon, actually. I bought some happy planners to give away, so if you want a chance to enter my giveaways, so comment down below whose wand that is. This is when being part of the notification squad comes in handy. I'm going to have more giveaways soon, actually. I bought some happy planners to give away, and then I'm also going to do a washi giveaway. So if you want a chance to enter my giveaways in the future, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell. Is everyone ready to see Crimes of Grindelwald? Oh, I can't wait. Mr. Modest Cat and I already bought our tickets, and so I'm just documenting that here. We plan to watch it in IMAX this Thursday, and I can't wait. So I don't know if you noticed, I put Newt down, the little half box that has Newt on it, and then I took him off because I needed more space to write the name of the movie and everything. So he went back. I'll use him later, probably in my bullet journal spreads or something. I have these gold foil word stickers that are very old, so I used one of those, and then I messed up my page with my markers. I drew out yellow stars, and I should have just left it like that, but then I went over it with an orange marker and it made the paper just too wet, and I didn't realize, like I kept wondering like why it's looking like that. So I kept trying to draw the star, and then I realized like it was slowly ripping the paper. So then I covered up my mistake by just using a flag sticker from the kit, and then I used a popcorn sticker that's also from my shop. As always, I'll leave links to the stickers I used in case you want to check them out. And then the last thing I did was put down my weekend banner. And that is my before the pen spread. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. If you want a chance to win the Half Sheets digital download, don't forget to answer the question that I asked you about the wand. Also, if you're a Potterhead like me, let me know what house you belong to. I hope you have a magical week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!